Of the class of 2013, please approach the stage. Danielle Borgerdy. Rebecca Browning. Constance Bungle. Benea Doganini. Alexander Hamlin. John Jacobson. Carissa John Gianni. Sergio Carr. Sion Manna. Mitchell Hall. Corey Wallace. Would the valedictorian of the class of 2013 approach the stage at this time? Ladies and gentlemen, Sohom, Manna.
Sorry. Good morning, class of 2013. I still can't believe I'm graduating. On our last day, it still didn't hit me that I'd never have classes at Beavercreek High School again. I'll never have 7 class periods or a specified time for lunch. The days of hall passes, lockers, and agendas are over. And I'm sure everyone's gonna miss the chicken patty Thursdays. Beavercreek High School has been such a great place to grow, to live, and to learn. Although I'm very eager to graduate, it'll be incredibly sad to leave BHS. When I first sat down to write the speech, I Googled graduation speeches like any other high school student would. I didn't really find anything useful, just warnings about using the phrases like, "You are the leaders of tomorrow," everyone's favorite, "Don't stop believing." So with that, I decided to look back on my high school life. Every single moment from my freshman orientation to seniors last day. The problem was I had so much to say about each of these things that I couldn't find any way to narrow it down. Still, I noticed a unifying characteristic among all of them. I was laughing. Whether I was making new friends at 14 or saying goodbye to old ones, in every moment I was laughing. I have a very recognizable laugh, obnoxious and high-pitched, it can be heard from down the hall. My laugh is not as unique as my friend Mahentika's. Hers is obnoxious, sorry. Hers is contagious. Once she starts laughing, you can't help but laugh alongside her. You can hear the audience right now. All of my friends have their own distinct laughs, and each one will be forever imprinted in my mind. Literally every single day at BHS, I have laughed. Whether it was a small chuckle or a demonic screech, my laugh worked out my abs better than any amount of punches would. I would like you all to look back at your memories at Beavercreek High School, especially the ones where you're laughing your hearts. Think of them and cherish them. It is exciting to be graduating, but also sad to leave a place where so many of these laughs occur. Never forget the laughs you had here, and carry your laughter everywhere you go after high school. But Beavercreek High School isn't just our high school. It's our second home. Yes, I realize how incredibly nerdy that sounds, but it's true. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, for 4 years, we're here for a significant portion of our lives. Whether you think this is a prison sentence or a heavenly time away from home, Beavercreek High School has had an impact on all of our lives. Not only did it teach us about each other, but most importantly, it taught us about ourselves. It taught us strengths, weaknesses, and that you should never, ever, under any circumstances, take out gum when you're around a group of people. Beavercreek High School gave color to our personality, and as cliche as it sounds, BHS shaped us into the people we are today. When you think about it, Beavercreek High School would not be as spectacular as it is without the teachers. They do a lot more than teach us the differences between gerunds and participles or the parts of a eukaryotic cell. Not only do they teach us basic curriculum, but they're also tasked with figuring out who we really are as people. All those group projects and activities, those personal essays, and those class discussions aren't there just to teach educational concepts. They help you work well with others and give you a chance to get to know yourself better. Go up to a teacher you had freshman year and ask if you're any different. I guarantee their answer is a definite yes. We don't feel or see the little changes in ourselves, but they definitely do. So thank you, all the teachers, for showing us who we really are. Without your influence, we would be very lost. Okay, well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I know everyone cannot wait to receive their diplomas. Again, I want to thank all the teachers, parents, family, and friends for coming out and celebrating and supporting the class of 2013. I also wanted to specifically thank my mom, my dad, and my brother Shiloh. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
Smile. That's the best. We have views. You know what you're doing? Yeah.
Members of the class of 2013, parents, relatives, and friends, it is with pride